This time will be different. Every car, a battlefield. Every seat, a trap. Every second, closer to disaster.
Hey, thought you could sneak up on me, huh? I've done this before. This train, this chaos, this exact game, and I walked out, smiling. Every corner, every cart, every gun pointing at me.
Get ready to hold your breath, because the chaos is back, faster, louder, and deadlier than ever. Bullet Train 2, Reloaded, is the highly anticipated sequel to the 2022 hit action comedy Bullet Train, and it's about to take audiences on another adrenaline-fueled ride through speed, betrayal, and unstoppable mayhem. Directed once again by David Leitch, the mastermind behind John Wick and Deadpool 2, this sequel promises more insane stunts, dark humor, and a fresh, explosive story that redefines action cinema. Set 2 years after the events of the first film, the story picks up with Ladybug, played by Brad Pitt, who has finally sworn off violence and chaos. He's been living a quiet, peaceful life in Kyoto, meditating, gardening, and trying to find his inner zen. But peace doesn't last long for a man with his past. When a mysterious organization called the Syndicate hijacks the world's fastest train, the Shinkansen Prime, a next-generation bullet train capable of reaching over 600 miles per hour, Ladybug is pulled back into the action he's been trying to escape. This time, the stakes are higher. The Syndicate's leader, known only as the Architect, has one goal: to use the train as a moving weapon, carrying a stolen bioweapon code-named Phoenix Protocol. It's capable of wiping out entire cities with a single activation. Ladybug is reluctantly recruited by an international agency to board the train, retrieve the device, and stop the Architect before the train reaches its final destination, Tokyo Station, where millions of lives hang in the balance. But Ladybug isn't alone on this wild ride. Returning favorites Lemon and Tangerine, played by Brian Tyree Henry and Aaron Taylor Johnson, are back, bruised but not broken. The so-called twins reunite for one last job, but this time their loyalty is tested as new assassins enter the game. Among them is Raven, a cold, methodical killer with ties to the Architect, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, and Sato, a rogue Yakuza enforcer seeking revenge for the blood spilled on the last bullet train. The train itself becomes a character, a technological marvel filled with high-security compartments, holographic walls, and automated defenses. Each carriage hides a deadly trap, from zero-gravity corridors to laser-triggered vaults. Every stop brings a new confrontation, every minute a new twist. The choreography of violence is once again stylized and hypnotic, a blend of brutal combat, clever dialogue, and razor-sharp editing that keeps the audience on edge. As Ladybug fights his way through the chaos, he begins to realize that the Architect knows too much about him, his past missions, his failures, even his search for redemption. Slowly, the truth unravels: the Architect isn't a stranger. She's Maria Beagle, Ladybug's former handler, played by Sandra Bullock, who faked her death after the first film's events. She orchestrated the entire mission as a test, to see if Ladybug could truly escape the world of violence or if chaos was in his blood all along. What follows is a breathtaking confrontation aboard a train that never stops. Explosions rip through the tunnels, samurai blades clash in narrow hallways, and humor bursts through the tension as Ladybug mutters, "I just wanted to meditate, not detonate." It's pure, high-octane entertainment with emotional undertones, about destiny, guilt, and finding peace even when surrounded by madness. As the train barrels toward Tokyo, Ladybug must make an impossible choice: destroy the Phoenix Protocol and risk his own life, or let the Syndicate fall into chaos again. In a final act of courage, he takes control of the train, steering it into the ocean to prevent the bioweapon from detonating. The explosion lights up the horizon, and for the first time, Ladybug smiles, at peace with who he is. The film closes with a hauntingly beautiful shot of the wreckage beneath the sea, as a single lotus flower drifts across the surface. Ladybug's voice echoes softly, "Maybe peace isn't about running from chaos, maybe it's learning to dance with it." With its slick cinematography, heart-pounding soundtrack, and a perfect mix of dark comedy and explosive action, Bullet Train 2, Reloaded, is a masterclass in controlled chaos. Buckle up, this ride is going off the rails.